Alright, welcome back, and in this video I'm going to go ahead and install Windows Server 2025. I'll be using KVM to do so. So let's go ahead and get started. This is my KVM server right here, 192.168.1.153. I'm going to go ahead and create new. And I'm going to browse my images I have. I have Windows Server right here, 2025. I'm going to choose that. Can't detect, so I'm going to say Windows Server, and I'm just going to pick the latest server, which is 2K22 that KVM looks for. We're going to do 4096 quad core CPU. So what I want to make for it. Actually, let's do more than that. Let me break out my hand. Calculate total. Let's see. I want to do 8 times 1024. I'm going to do mine like this. You can probably get away with 4 gigs of memory, but I want mine to be good and functional for this video. So I'm going to do 8,192. And let's bump this up to 50 gigs. No, let's do 60 gigs to be on the safe side. No. Let's do 100. I have it to spare. As you see right here, I have 1.5 terabytes left. And we're going to call it Windows. We're going to do Win 2025 1. Instance 1. I'm going to say yes, start that network. And again, this is while using KVM. It might be a little different process if you were to utilize, well, not might be, it will be a different process if you utilize VirtualBox or anything like that. Uh, so this is taking a while. It's moving kind of slow, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and then come back when it's actually finished. It's speeding up. So actually, it's boom. There you go. All right. Now that the server is up and running, we can go ahead and select our settings for it. And I'm just going to make this a full screen display. I'm going to hit next because that's the language that I want. I'll have to X out and come back to it. Alright, here we go. I got my cursor back. So we're just going to hit next to install English. US keyboard. We're going to install this for the first time. I agree everything will be deleted, but we don't have anything on here to begin with. And we'll go ahead and make this full screen again. All right. We want the standard evaluation with the desktop experience. It's going to give us the full graphical, but if we didn't want that, we just want like a command line version with PowerShell. We could do the standard evaluation version, but we're going to do this. Even data center, if you want other data center tools, um, like Hyper-V, stuff like that, um, that's what you use. We just need this standard. And the EULA, so accept. And as you can see, this is the entire 100 gigs that we had allocated earlier. If you wanted to create different partitions for various reasons, you could do that. If you need to load in drivers, you would do that here as well. If there's nothing showing up in this box, you would just simply you just click refresh to see if you can pick up any of your drives. If not, you have a different issue you need to troubleshoot. Let's go to next. And now we can say install Windows Server and keep nothing. So let's just go ahead and install. And this is just the basic install procedure. It's just like the Windows 10 or Windows 11 procedure. Nothing different really here. So I had to start it back up. It's going again. And like it says at the bottom, your computer may restart a few times. So the server does reboot a few times during the installation. Alright, after it installs, go ahead and create a nice password that you can remember, of course. And we finish and log in. Alright, I have to send my keys for Control Alt Delete. Alright. And it's bringing up the desktop, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. No, we don't want to send diagnostic data. We don't want to send any information. I don't even understand why this is a thing on here, because this is my company's corporate server. Microsoft, we're paying you for this, right? Why would I want any of this? I don't. I don't want any of this. Don't worry, we'll turn it off. We'll figure out what the port is, because we're professionals, and we'll cut it off. We're gonna say required only for now, and you want to block that, okay? You don't want any phone home, any of that ET stuff, right? We want to leave that alone. Remove that immediately. So now that we're logged in, we have our conventional dashboard that they've been running with for a while. I really like this from Microsoft. I like what they did with this, and I'm glad they kept it, because you can actually manage multiple servers from one server and have a nice little dashboard right here. And you see the file storage services, all your servers, the events, performance. I like that. And then the local server is separated, right? So you could do local servers, then you would have all servers if we have multiple servers set up. And then the storage pools that we have. Right now all we have is we have an activated license for this one. You can see all that stuff, Windows activation, last update, manageability, etc., etc. Alright, that's it for this video. Go ahead and check in on the next video so that you can see me install services.